one among the most hyped seats of the Tamil Nadu Lok Sabha election is that of Coimbatore. But there is another very interesting thing about the elections here. All three primary candidates, whether it be the DMK, the AIADMK and the BJP, are connected to this college, PSG College. While the DMK candidate is from the College of Arts and Science, Annamalai from the BJP and Singai Ramachandran of the AIADMK are engineering graduates from the PSG College itself. Another interesting thing is that Coimbatore is a constituency with 70% urban population and 30% rural, and a large number of youth are also voters here. So what do the college-going youth of Coimbatore think this time around about Coimbatore and Tamil Nadu? Let's find out. In politics, who do you prefer as a party?
DMK.
Why is that?
Because they are so many years they are ruling in our country. They do many things for that minority peoples. They are not in religious wise politics. They are Dravida model and all very nice nowadays doing. So I prefer DMK only.
What about you? Who do you prefer? Well, a lot of women prefer the AIADMK. You said that you'd voted earlier for AIADMK. Is it because of Jayalalitha? Will you prefer AIADMK again, or who will you prefer?
Still, I'm thinking about the voting process.
So this time you are confused about AIADMK. Who else do you think you could consider?
DMK.
DMK. You could change to DMK. Why is that? Because AIADMK after Amma you think is not strong enough?
Yeah. They are collapsing all the parties. I support for Modi.
Okay.
Maybe.
Why is that?
The advancements. In current scenario, there's much advancements. What to say? As a teenager, I could sense some advancements in student side and also education side, maybe. That's it.
But you are a voter in E-Road. These are mostly places where BJP is not having much of a support. So, what do you make of that?
As I said earlier, I'm in isolation. I should decide.
Okay. Earlier also, did you support BJP or somebody else?
No, I supported this Kamal Hassan.
Okay. So from voting for Kamal Hassan, now you are oscillating towards the BJP.
Yeah.
Who do you think is a good leader in the BJP? Modi or the local candidate?
Annamalai.
You like him? Why?
No, I'm not liking him. Maybe his intelligence.
Okay.
I'm not sure, ma'am. I'm not that much into politics. That's it.
But still oscillating.
Yes.
Among the three parties, usually it's DMK, AIADMK and BJP which are in fight over here. So in Coimbatore, who do you think is ahead right now?
Ahead right now, I am not sure, but I think the CM's process is going good with Stalin and everything. So maybe DMK, I'm not sure.
Who do you think is a strong party in Tamil Nadu for election this time?
Tamil Nadu, DMK. I'm not interested in any of this politics. I don't.
You don't vote only?
Yeah, I won't vote.
You're a nota voter.
Yes. I don't like any politics member. No politics member is good here.
No?
Yes.
But DMK has been in power.
No, I don't know about him.
Don't like anybody.
Yeah. Because anyone is not truth to the country or truth to the nation. You are thinking that they are truth to the nation. You are thinking that no. Anyone is not good here.
In a stiff three-way fight, you must have heard a lot of names. So let's explain to you who the candidates are and what is their significance. The primary among them, of course, is K. Annamalai of the BJP. The 38-year-old is a former IPS officer, belongs to Karur in the Kongu region and is from the Gounder community. But most importantly is the entire image that has been created after his Enman and Makkal Yatra, whose culmination was attended by the Prime Minister himself. And which is why the message that he goes with to the people is, I have a direct line to the PM himself, and that is how I will ensure that Vikas comes to you.
In urban areas, among youth, businessmen and women, there is a sentiment about giving the BJP a chance, especially among those who have been AIADMK voters in the past. But the ADMK presence here cannot be negated. In the assembly elections, Jayalalitha's party won 5 of the 6 seats: Palladam, Sulur, Kavundampalayam, Coimbatore North and Singanallur. The BJP has registered a surprise win in Coimbatore South, where Vanathi Srinivasan defeated Kamal Hassan. But at that time, the BJP had fought the assembly elections with the support of AIADMK. The alliance is now over. Will the support stay?
Who do you think is a strong chance in Coimbatore?
Annamalai.
Why is that?
He is a young candidate and backed by BJP.
Okay. So you voting for him because he's Annamalai or because he's backed by BJP?
He is backed by BJP.
Why? Why do you like the BJP?
BJP is doing good for all.
Okay. What about you?
Me, the same thing. We need a change. Not only BJP and Annamalai, of course we welcome that, but we need a change in our city. See, for a small example, my brother was staying with us 30 years back and he's in Ahmedabad now. So when he comes here every 6 months, he says there is no change in your city. The roads are same, the drainage is so bad, everything's same. I don't find any changes. So this is the first time the local people, we being a North Indian, okay, it is understood that we go for BJP or Modi. But the local people have understood. Can now let us have a change.
You're from the north but settled here in Coimbatore.
Yeah, we are here from past 60, 70 years.
Okay.
So,
where are you originally from?
Ahmedabad, Gujarat.
So you got a Gujarat angle here.
Definitely.
In the assembly level, who do you vote?
Everybody, anytime I close my eyes and go for BJP.
What about you?
Same here. I think Annamalai is a dynamic person and we'll see definitely a big change. Once he takes over, I think we'll see a big change in Tamil Nadu. That's what every one of us we want it, we are just fed up seeing the same old people, that is same old government from last 40, 50 years dominating and doing no work absolutely anywhere. So.
But in the state you will still have MK Stalin only.
Yeah, that is right. But if you ask my opinion, I definitely vote for Annamalai. Yes.
If you go now, maybe after 4 years, 5 years, 2030, we welcome the BJP government in Tamil Nadu.
What about you?
Yeah, see, the Dravidian parties, they have done their part for the state, no doubt, because it's been 30, 40 years they have been doing it and they have done a part quite okay only. But now, we all feel that we need a change because if National Party is there, the benefit of, the development is much more. You take the case of UP, take the case of Gujarat, the development pace is more. Then, if the regional party is there and in center somebody is there, the support level is not there. And they are the opposition also, DMK. So what we in Coimbatore, next to Chennai, Coimbatore is the biggest city in Tamil Nadu and very industrialized, very entrepreneurial city. Everything is good about Coimbatore, but when it comes to development activities from the government side, it's quite slow. Reason is we don't have a people representing Coimbatore, either in the state assembly or in the center. What happens whenever there is a person who has been elected here in Coimbatore, the opposition forms a government there in the center. So there is no proper representation, no support from the center.
Are you original?
One chance, if a person who is going to be here elected and then he is going to be there in the ministry in the center government, I think the development activity pace will be much more. One time we want to see that.
One time. Are you from Tamil Nadu itself or are you also from the north?
No, I'm a Keralite and I'm born and brought up in Coimbatore. We have been living here for the past 50, 60 years like him.
Yeah, I have changed my mind from past election. So I'm going to put in my vote for the another party.
Okay. Traditionally, who have you supported?
As a state government party here, I have supported. Frankly, I have to say ADMK have supported.
Okay. Interesting. Was it because of Amma?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, the growth was drastical when she is last. So now it was not like that before.
I'm the leading party, BJP, I think, in some because they are the leading party in this scenario. So I have changed my mind.
Why do you support Modi? Why do you want him to continue as prime?
This is a Modi ji is a perfect man. It's a one-man army. There's a legally we have providing for this Modi ji. It's a legally everything of administration power is there. Okay. So I am proud of you.
Okay.
That's it. I'm an actor, Indian film star, actor, director. I'm providing for the support Modi ji. vote for Modi ji. He's a
Okay, so
very
say
best candidate.
say the one dialogue of Modi ji you like the most.
आपके देश के प्रवास के प्रवास विषय है, ये मेरा देश है, ये मेरा इंडिया है, तो आपको देश के पावर करना है तो मोदी जी को वोट करो.
The voices in urban areas are quite vocal for a change. Remember, there is also a significant presence of people from North India in pockets of Coimbatore, like the Gujarati gentleman we just heard. But significant concerns remain. Manufacturing industries are struggling, with 10 to 15% of micro-industries currently being in distress. The reason, they say, is slowdown in demand and high raw material costs. The industries here are demanding a reduction in GST, lowering electricity costs, and an expansion of the existing airport.
Coimbatore used to be a hub of manufacturing for textiles, for pumps, for wet grinders. That is struggling. It hasn't really lived up to its tag of a smart city, and that's what they want. So when there is a pitch of development brought by Annamalai, pitted against him from the DMK is a man who has had decades of political history with Coimbatore. Earlier with the AIADMK, he has been the mayor, switched over to the DMK 4 years ago, and this time he goes to the people with the promise of continuity. He says, I know people at the grassroots and I'm going to ensure that development comes your way.
The ruling party candidate is Ganapathi P. Rajkumar, who is an AIADMK member and was the mayor of Coimbatore in 2014. He was also the Coimbatore district secretary and subsequently joined the DMK in 2020. The DMK so far has given this seat to its ally, the CPM, that had won in 2019. With the sitting left MP PR Natarajan giving negative feedback, the DMK is trying to prove a point by setting up its own candidate this time around. But in a seat where the DMK last won in 1996 on its own symbol, does he think he will overcome the double challenge of AIADMK and the BJP?
Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu has reached the grassroots levels. That is the basic reason. That's why we are confident. You see the crowd here. Lots of ladies are here. Lots of people are here. People are happy about the schemes of the Chief Minister in Tamil Nadu. So that's why we are confident. That's why people will vote for us. And regarding parliamentary issues, people are also hopeful that we will take up the proper issues of the upliftment of Coimbatore, and we will do it. They are confident about us.
We can walk towards your vehicle. What I wanted to ask you also, there is so much focus on Coimbatore, the Prime Minister coming here to campaign for Annamalai. What do you make of the fact that the BJP is putting so much focus on Coimbatore? Does it threaten you?
Actually, they want to enter Tamil Nadu. BJP wants to enter Tamil Nadu through Coimbatore. That is the truth. So that's why the Prime Minister has conducted roadshows, meetings. He is also expected in a couple of days for a meeting. So they want Coimbatore very much. They want to win Coimbatore very much, which is going to be futile.
What do you make of Annamalai?
Annamalai is a state leader of BJP. That's it.
But what about all the hype? People say that, he's IPS, that the youth icon, youth are following him.
Yeah, he is an ex-IPS officer. Whatever it is, he is IAM, that is okay. But whatever it is, he's representing a party. The party policies will not fit Tamil Nadu, so the people will not vote for them.
What do you find different in the way of working of the AIADMK? Since you worked with Amma, you have represented the party at that time. Then why did you switch to the DMK? And how do you find AIADMK different from DMK?
Yes, exactly. It's a good question. When Jayalalitha Amma was here, it was really ADMK. Now, after her demise, it has become the B team of BJP.
People say that Mr. Stalin is the B team of BJP. Mr. Palanisamy was holding pictures of Mr. Stalin with the Prime Minister when the PM came here.
No. See, the vigor with the we are fighting. You can see the vigor. We are fighting dead against the BJP, but it is not so with the AIADMK. They are not telling a single word against BJP.
AIADMK has been very strong here. There is Mr. Velumani.
Yeah.
Everyone talks about, how his writ runs large.
Yeah.
For the longest time, DMK did not even contest from here.
Yeah.
Why do you think that you have any chances? Last time there was CPM MP, there is anti-incumbency. Do you think that you have been made a sacrificial lamb by the DMK?
Everybody says we are strong. BJP says we are strong. ADMK says we are strong. But what happened last time when the local body elections took place? We won 96%. That is, we won 96 out of 100 seats here. So we are strong naturally, but we don't boast about that. In this election also, we will win. Why we gave to alliance parties is because the alliance is strong. When they request, we give it to them. But now we won Coimbatore, so it was a smooth transformation. We gave our sitting seat, they gave their sitting seat. The transformation was perfect.
All colors of flags will be seen in the DMK campaign because it's a multi-party alliance that has been cobbled up, where you have the DMK as a senior partner, but the Congress also contesting 9 seats, and then of course the left parties. The aim is very simple, to try and balance all the different regional and caste calculations in order to ensure that the AIADMK alliance and the BJP alliance are kept at bay.
Consolidation of all castes, community and regions is an important consideration for all parties in the fray. The DMK is no different. While it itself is fighting on 22 seats, the other seats are shared by the Congress, the CPIM, the CPI, IUML, VCK, MDMK and the KMDK, whose candidate will contest on the DMK symbol. They hope to capitalize on a slew of schemes for women like free bus rides, monthly allowances and 50% representation for women in local bodies. But is it working?
Who do you think has a chance in Coimbatore this time?
Annamalai.
Why is that?
Because BJP has done a lot of groundwork here for the last 3 years. And I think he's like very famous here. I mean, he's more active in this region, in the Congo belt. And so most of the students and MSMEs and business guys, everyone, I think they will vote for him.
Traditionally, who have you voted for?
I mean, in the past, I voted for ADMK.
Why have you switched now?
I think now Coimbatore needs a BJP MP here because a lot of infrastructure projects have to come here, which was on hold for the last 3 years or 4 years, like L&T bypass road, the airport expansion, and many roads, many projects, it's on hold. So
I hope you're not a BJP member.
No, I'm not a BJP member. No,
Okay, you're just a voter.
I'm just a businessman. I'm just doing business.
Okay. But, you know, a lot of people also talk about how the BJP has managed to win in the assembly also one seat over here. It's because they were with AIADMK. They don't really have a ground presence.
Yeah, of course, ADMK is strong here in this Congo region. But since now it's the elections for Lok Sabha elections, I mean the central election, I think people are quite smart here. I think they will choose a BJP guy. Yeah, because they know because anyhow Modi is going to win there in the center. So it will be good for them. I mean, an added advantage if there is a BJP MP here who can represent them in the center.
Who do you think is a better party this time around in Coimbatore?
Whoever is educated, who can do good for us, I will prefer them. Basically, who is not having any bad remarks in the sense past. All the candidates are new candidates, like Singai, this person, and Annamalai. Annamalai is also, we have to experience. He is not a politician so far. He was in service. So we have to wait and watch. Even if he wins, we don't know. We don't have any experience. We can only hope that he can do good.
But do you think he has a chance of winning?
Everybody has got a fair chance of winning.
Who is a better party right now for you in this particular seat?
I'm yet to come to a conclusion.
Yet to come to a conclusion. You're on the... Traditionally, who have you voted for?
We used to see not the party, but we used to see who is the person, and I used to vote. Whether he has got any qualification, right qualification, whether he will do something good. See, political parties...
But this traditionally has been, earlier you had a CPM MP over here. But traditionally, did you go with the CPM or the AIADMK? Because a lot of people are changing now. New parties have come in. So traditionally, who did you prefer?
I don't want to name the party, but as I said that whoever is best among that particular lot, I will go with the person, not with the party. Because we can't expect the party's ideology will be followed by the individuals. Individuals, if they are good, if they are not. See, always what happens, we don't have much choice because all the candidates are all equally good and bad. I'll put it that way. I will not say everybody is good, everybody is bad. So at that point of time, whoever is comparatively, better, I'll go with that. Not with the party.
Compared to DMK, BJP will score a pretty good amount of votes this time. Maybe they won't win, but compared to the last election, they would.
You've got a strong candidate from your seat, your Nilgiris. You've got the central minister, Mr. Murugan, who's been fielded against, but A. Raja has also been a former minister. Who do you think is a stronger chance of?
I think Raja may be a strong competitor.
So far, I have been for Congress.
For Congress?
Always. From the time I started voting, it was for Congress.
But this time you will have to choose between the DMK and the AIADMK and BJP.
DMK only. DMK.
But
I'm very strong in that.
Why do you say that?
Why I say that is because we want someone who will do good for people, right? We want that kind of ruling party only. See, we have seen so many different kinds of things happening which we are not satisfied, right? There are many things, and I feel previously I was voting for AIADMK, but then after that I switched over to DMK. Yes.
So it seems a lot of traditional AIADMK voters are now choosing their sides between DMK or BJP.
That's true. That's true, yeah. Because whichever, the party you are comfortable with, I think that is...
What do you make of Annamalai, the fact that he is being hyped up?
I'm not for him at all.
Why is that?
No, I don't know. I have, but from the beginning I have not taken up for him.
If you ask me, I prefer Annamalai.
Why?
See, we all feel like, we don't want somebody who's just like that making a points. And see, we have this state or district has been ruled by the DMK or ADMK for a longer period. But since we are saying this is a smart city, I don't find any free Wi-Fi. At least I don't find any inner ring roads. I don't find any inner ring roads which connects all over. And I don't find any even like Bangalore. If you see, there is a AC buses, there is a normal buses, there is a C-class buses, but such things are not there. There is no AC bus stops at least. There is no free Wi-Fi in certain areas. There is no ditch, proper ditch. If you see in this road, do you have any ditches here? No. Do you see? This is not a smart city, no. So we prefer Mr. Annamalai if he comes. If he can put his effort. And if he can give us, since he is a state police officer when he was in IPS, and he is also making a right statement.
ADMK.
ADMK?
ADMK.
Why is that?
Because of community vote.
Okay.
Here Naidu community is stronger. That's why I think community based, tough competition. BJP
and DMK?
No chance. I think no chance, yes.
Okay, so you have a strong Naidu community vote here for Singai Ramachandran.
Yes.
What do you like about the BJP, if you think there is a strong competition?
My vote for BJP only. But I stay the position of community-based vote.
Okay. So you want to vote for BJP, but you think the ADMK has tough fight?
Yes.
Why? Why do you support BJP?
I like Modi.
Party, who do you support?
AIADMK.
You support AIADMK, why?
Yes. AIADMK.
Why?
I like after MG.
Who do you like, ma'am?
MPJP.
Why?
Annamalai sir.
You like him?
I will support only BJP, ma'am.
Why? Why is that?
That's a good person, ma'am. Like that. Tamil, ma'am. I know Tamil, ma'am.
Okay. But what about DMK, AIADMK?
டிஎம்கே டிஎம்கே அவங்க வந்து ஒன்று சொல்றாங்க, பட் அது வந்து அந்த கோரிக்கை வந்து நிறைவேற்றுறது இல்லை. ஓட்டு மட்டும் கேட்கும்போது வாங்கிக்கிறாங்க, இதுதான் விஷயம்னு சொல்லி இது பண்ற அது பண்றேன்னு சொல்லிட்டு. பட் அண்ணாமலை என்னை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் அந்த மாதிரி கிடையாது.
Your BJP support is because of Annamalai or Modi?
Both of them.
Okay.
Both of them.
ADMK, DMK, BJP.
DMK.
DMK. You like DMK? Why do you like DMK?
Yes.
You don't think ADMK is strong?
Strong. DMK.
DMK is strong. You also think, which party do you think is strong?
DMK.
DMK? Why is that?
Stalin also like
Okay. Because of Stalin you like?
Yes.
Okay. Will you tell us who do you think is a better party right now, better candidate in Coimbatore?
No suggestion.
None?
No suggestion.
Okay. But traditionally, who have you supported? AIADMK, DMK?
The no suggestion.
Okay.
DMK.
You like DMK?
Yes.
Okay. And this time, who do you think is stronger?
I don't know, but DMK is my favorite.
Okay. Who do you prefer here in Coimbatore?
Predominantly it looks like Annamalai only actually. Me and my family seems to be, because this is some change we're looking forward. Other candidates, they are not much familiar in fact actually. That's why. When it comes to Coimbatore in fact. Actually.
But even Annamalai is a new politician. So how are you familiar with him? Why do you prefer him?
Generally, everybody is new to the politician when they are coming into that scenario. But we are looking behind this straightforwardness in the public service, in fact. Is very sincere to the government and to the public in a previous career, actually. We believe that could be possible. And most importantly, whenever he speaks, we can able to see the content, actually. It's not in a general term he is making such statements. Actually. He speaks with the evidence. So looks like it is very important for...
And then finally, there is Singai Ramachandran of the AIADMK. Young, at only 36 years old, he is a local boy and someone who has worked as the IT cell chief of AIADMK. His father too was an AIADMK MLA in the 90s. He hopes that the memory of Amma and the election management of party's election manager SP Velumani is going to hold him in good stead.
Coimbatore has been a stronghold of the AIADMK. Singai Ramachandran has been fielded from the party here. He's a young face, has been an engineer, went to IIM, subsequently was the IT cell head of the AIADMK. But the main draw still remains Jayalalitha. Especially for the women, Jayalalitha remains the vote catcher. And the other name that features prominently when you're talking about Coimbatore is that of AIADMK's SP Velumani. Believed to be extremely close to E. Palanisamy, he really is the brain behind the AIADMK's power and campaign in the area. It's a three-cornered fight here in Coimbatore. Do you think that after the passing of Ms. Jayalalitha, the AIADMK still enjoys the kind of support it did in her time?
It is not a three-corner fight in Coimbatore. The fight is between AIADMK and DMK. And after the demise of Honorable Amma, we have won 10 MLA constituencies in Coimbatore, which clearly says that we have the hold as we have already.
But, everyone in the country is talking about how the Prime Minister is coming here to Coimbatore. He's campaigned for Annamalai also. Why are you still saying it's a two-cornered fight?
See, no one bothers about Prime Minister's visit here. You know, right? BJP always fights with Nota here. That's how it was earlier also in elections. And
they have an MLA now. Out of the 6 constituencies assembly, they have an MLA.
That is because they were in alliance with us. You can go and personally talk to the MLA. The MLA can personally vouch and tell that I won only because we were in alliance with AIADMK. We supported them. And just by visiting Coimbatore, I don't think Coimbatore people will support. What did Modi's government did to Coimbatore people?
But in the state, you have got the DMK. Why should people choose you? Even if you think it's a two-cornered fight, why should they choose the AIADMK, who neither is in a position to form a government at the center, nor in the state?
Because we have given a phenomenal development. Let's take data, right? From 2016 to 21, Look at all the bridges, all the lake desilting, all the infrastructure projects, everything has been constructed by AIADMK government. In the last 3 years, I already challenged the DMK candidate. They don't have any points even to discuss because they have done nothing in the last 3 years. We have done everything for Coimbatore. And that's why even now we are getting overwhelming support from the people of Coimbatore. We have delivered results. And even during Corona, what we did not, there were no elections. It was not for vote bank. When people were suffering, let's assume there are 1 lakh households in every constituency in Coimbatore. For every household, we gave a box with groceries which they can use it for a month. So we always stand with people when they are suffering. DMK did nothing, Centre did nothing. That's why we have vote bank here.
Let's talk about the youth finally, because you've bought similar backgrounds with Annamalai. You are engineers, you went to IIM, came back, both in your 30s. Between him and you, who do you think has a greater chance of being a youth icon?
See, youth icon is a subjective thing. I don't want to become a youth icon. I want to become a very good parliamentarian and I want to serve the people of Coimbatore. Why do we need to look for something like youth icon, this, that? All these things should come because of the work that we deliver. We should not ourselves call, I'm a leader, I'm not a manager here, I did not come here to manage things, I'm a leader. I don't do such stuff, which Annamalai does, of course. So I call myself as a very normal person, as the son of the soil, one among the people like everybody here. I will be in between them, I'll work with them.
His opponents say that Annamalai is not a factor. Then why the focus on a man who hasn't won a single election so far? Why has the BJP decided to place its big bets on him? The answer lies perhaps in his image, his outreach, and an endorsement by the Prime Minister himself.
Bharat Mata ki Jai! Bharat Mata ki Jai! Vande! 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 Bharat Mata ki Jai!
The real worry for the BJP right now is how well they will fare in the rural constituencies of Coimbatore. Of the total assembly constituencies that make up the Coimbatore Lok Sabha seat, there are at least 3 seats where the BJP is quite comfortable. These are of a largely urban population, but the rural seats remain their main worry. But going by the kind of reception that Annamalai is getting in this constituency, which is distinctly rural, at least some of the BJP's worries would be alleviated. You like Annamalai or DMK, or who do you like?
I like Annamalai.
DMK, BJP or AIADMK?
BJP.
Why? Super. Why?
The Modi super.
Modi. Why do you like?
Modi super.
यहाँ पर तो हम पहले अम्मा को सपोर्ट करते थे, अभी वो तो है नहीं है, इस वजह से इनको सपोर्ट करने का मन कर रहा है। वैसे इनको सपोर्ट करेंगे तो थोड़ा अच्छा होगा यहाँ पर, इसलिए।
और डीएमके?
डीएमके भी अच्छा है, पर अभी फिलहाल तो नहीं है, उनका कुछ भी अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है, इसलिए इनको एक बार सपोर्ट करके देखेंगे तो 5 साल में कुछ करेंगे तो फिर आगे इनके भी सपोर्ट करेंगे।
आप इतनी अच्छी हिंदी कैसे बोलते हैं?
मैं वहाँ पर एमपी में थोड़ा मिठाई का दुकान लगाया था जब काम कर रहे थे। मोदी जी जब शुरू में वहाँ पर खड़े हुए थे तभी मेरा एक वोट उनका लगा हुआ है। अच्छा। मैं एमपी में वोट दिया उनको, उसके बाद यहाँ पर आके वोट चेंज करके मैं यहाँ पर वोट देने लग गया।
स्टालिन नो, Annamalai अच्छा।
But traditionally, who have you supported? Traditionally, earlier, who have you supported?
Support the people and the welfare of the people. I will support them. I know very well who will support, or otherwise I will go for Nota.
Otherwise, you go for Nota. Do you want a change, or you are happy with the party which is here in power?
I was happy only, but need more improvement in water conservation and local people development, and more persons are with unemployment. We need more improvement in that.
But when he says this problem with TASMAC, is that really a problem?
Yeah, of course, that's a very big problem. But the people must realize themselves about they avoid drinking alcohol. Otherwise, they can't close it.
What for you is the biggest issue right now for this election?
Right now, it's unemployment for the youngsters. That is the biggest problem in India. And another one is water conservation.
But that DMK and opposition is saying that unemployment is because of BJP only.
Nobody doing that for any welfare schemes for unemployment and water conservation. There is no dam built in the recent times, and nobody giving the jobs to the middle class people.
You think that BJP will be able to give jobs?
If they think, they will give it.
Who do you support in this election? Who do you think is strong in this election?
Modi, great man, no corruption. I trust Modi.
Okay.
Annamalai, very young man, more support in people, more support, local people. Business people, more problem come, all solve Annamalai.
Really?
Really.
What problem of business has been solved?
Nowadays, more problem in textile and grocery field facing more problem. We will trust Annamalai. All the problems solve. We charge the MP. After we will all the problems we will solve.
What about your current MP, the sitting MP? What do you think of?
No work. Yet to no work.
Huh?
Last 5 years not see.
Not seen it.
Last election we saw the MP candidate. Nowadays not seen here.
But the DMK candidate is there now.
Yeah.
He's been local. He's been mayor. What do you think of him?
No idea.
No?
No idea.
You don't know him?
No.
Who do you support?
Modi.
Why?
Modi.
Just Modi. What about you? Who do you support?
Modi. Modi and Annamalai.
Why?
We need some political change.
Last month, Prime Minister himself took part in the culmination of Annamalai's AIADMK Yatra at Palladam, not very far from here, and also paid homage to the victims of 1998 serial blasts. The blasts that killed 58 people are the reason Coimbatore occupies such a central space in BJP's Tamil Nadu push. On February 14, 1998, as then senior BJP leader L.K. Advani, the architect of the Rath Yatra, was visiting the town, 12 bombs went off across 11 sites. Some say it was linked to the demolition of the Babri Masjid. Since then, BJP has won this seat twice, in 1998 and 1999, and has been in the second place 3 times, in 2004, 2014 and 2019. The question is, can Annamalai lead the change in BJP's fortunes?
Nothing earns loyalty more than breaking bread with the people who you're reaching out to. So in one of the pit stops where a meal is being shared by the BJP candidate, we caught up with Mr. Annamalai. Tell me this, the biggest refrain about you is that you are a fresh face. Why should people of Coimbatore vote for you when in the fray against you, you've got seasoned politicians. You've got somebody who's risen from being a mayor. In AIADMK, you may have a new candidate, but you've got somebody like an SP Velumani backing him. And there's, of course, the presence of the AIADMK. Why should they vote for you?
Madam, okay, now let me talk about Tamil Nadu before I get into Coimbatore. In the whole of Tamil Nadu, we are witnessing a refreshing change. That Modi ji is coming to power this time decisively, and Tamil Nadu should stay with Modi ji. This is a very important development. 2019, they were able to send a narrative in Tamil Nadu that Modi ji is not coming back to power in 2019, when the whole of India believed Modi ji is going to come back to power with a larger mandate. So this time, people know the truth. So we have to appreciate and understand. Now Coimbatore also believes, last 10 years when we had 2 different parties as MPs, ADMK from 2014 to 19, Communists from 2019 to 2024, they believe the local issues were not represented properly. The business issues, some of the strains that is already present there. When Modi ji is pro-development, but some of the parties here are not pro-development. So people believe to rectify it, a candidate from the same party, a candidate who can be the eyes and ears of Narendra Modi ji in Coimbatore, should represent their interest. And many of the issues we are fighting now is not a 10-year issue, it is all decade-old issue. Now the whole demand of these people in this area, they want to build a dam, Annamalai Nallaru Dam, which was conceived in 1958. Since nobody has done it, what has happened? The water table is going down. So we are sitting in an area where the water table has gone down to 900 feet. So people want to solve it. People say when Modi ji is there, only now we can solve it. We can't wait for a better opportunity. So I would say in one single line, so we bring hope, we bring positivity, and we bring fresh air. So people are tired of listening to the same thing. Now again, I'm putting a counter question to you, ma'am. You have a DMK chief minister. You have DMK ministers. Do you think a DMK parliament MP can solve it, where the chief minister and the ministers can't solve? People know. They are already represented by that party in various levels of governance. They are not able to solve. So people believe a BJP representative as MP should be here. Only then the issues will get resolved.
But do you really have a presence? It's great to go out with a message, but what about your presence? Last time when you won one of the seats here in the assembly, it was because you were in alliance with the AIADMK. Now the AIADMK is gone. What is the support that you have?
That is why you are with us in the road seeing. We didn't take you to an urban area, madam. You are coming with us in a rural area. Each village is about 5 km, 4 km away. You yourself are seeing. You are witnessing, especially the women, especially the mothers, their perception towards BJP, and they are in the forefront demanding a good change because they care about their children. They believe their children has to live in a developed country. Issues have to be addressed. Industrial issues have to be taken care. So I would say you also witness the other parties' campaign, the reception that they get. So I can confidently say the tide has turned. And this time the organization is also very strong, and more than the organization per se, the image of PM Modi ji transcends parties. Even in normally if you look at villages are generally one-sided towards one political party. In Tamil Nadu at least, it will be ADMK, it will be DMK. Villages will go towards one side. But this time the village themselves are transcending the political barrier for Modi ji, because they have to believe when he's in the third term, we have to back him so that the village issues will get resolved.
Why did you choose Coimbatore? Or rather, why was it chosen for you? I know you're going to say it's the central leadership that chose it for you, but why Coimbatore? Why not Chennai? Why not Ramanathapuram? Why not Kanyakumari?
The same logic, anything is okay. They could have chosen anything for me, madam. The party leaders felt that I have to contest in Coimbatore. That is their decision. So I personally believe the job of a leader like me or a karyakarta like me who has given a statewide responsibility is to travel, meet all people and do it. Now, I am regional agnostic. South, North, Chennai, capital city, Coimbatore, anything is for me the same, because the same kind of service I have to give, I have to do the same kind of seva. It is a party station. Party decides where anybody should contest.
Is it because you've had a past here where you've won this seat twice? The fact that, you've had the Coimbatore blast here, the Prime Minister went and paid respects there, and more importantly, it is a largely urban seat.
Many reasons, madam. The same thing applies to other parts of Tamil Nadu also. Coimbatore, heart of Kongu. Kongu politics is decided by Coimbatore. And industrial belt, very important city in India. And probably they felt it has to be represented by somebody who's qualified to do it. So probably the party felt I should be the person. I think more than anything, every city has got a special thing in heart. Ramanathapuram, we have worked so hard. The yatra started from Ramanathapuram. Modi ji visited Ramanathapuram multiple times. The same thing applies to South Chennai also. Especially there is a lot of perceived anger against DMK because of Chennai floods in Chennai. Perceived anger. When you go to the ground, you will see, madam. For us, we did everything same. Chennai somebody is representing. Ramanathapuram somebody is representing. Coimbatore I am representing. That's how I see it, madam.
You talk about how it is your job to, help the BJP expand in Tamil Nadu. You undertook a yatra, you spoke about strengthening the booths. But if now you fight for Lok Sabha and you go off to Delhi, then what happens to your mission of expanding the BJP? Who's going to take a look at Tamil Nadu?
The party knows, madam, where a karyakarta should be, where Annamalai should be, or where any other leader should be. I think the focus is clearly Tamil Nadu centric, Tamil Nadu focus. So right now, you got to fight elections because that is also a way to expand the party. That is also winning an election is also very important for a party because you can bring a lot of central government developmental projects. You can be a voice in the parliament. The people of Tamil Nadu will see. Before 2026, you can do a lot of things in the next 2 years just to tell people that we are capable of delivering big projects and governance. Let us wait and see, madam. So our job is very clear. We have to bring change in Tamil Nadu. To bring change in Tamil Nadu, you got to have power to multiple people, MPs who can be a difference, and where people can clearly see this MP is performing, this MLA is not performing. But it's also one way to, importantly, to expand the base in the state, madam.
Can you confidently say that the north-south divide does not exist anymore, especially in the rural areas? In the urban areas, all right, businessmen that we spoke to, young people, they are talking about the Modi model, that they want development, etc. But has that message filtered down into the villages about this, I won't say animosity, but this sort of resistance towards what has been projected as the Hindi hegemony, the north versus the south?
Madam, before I answer this question, Anna, இங்க இருந்து காசி தமிழ் சங்கம் எல்லாம் போயிருப்பாங்களா ஊர்ல இருந்து எத்தனை பேர் போனாங்க? இங்க வந்து 30 பேர் போனாங்க. இங்க இருக்கா பக்கத்துல இருந்து மொத்தம் 110 பேர் போனாங்க. எதுக்கு போனாங்கனா? காசி தமிழ் சங்கமா இல்ல அயோத்தியா போனாங்களா? அயோத்தியா. ஆஸ்தா எக்ஸ்பிரஸ் ட்ரெயின்ல போனாங்களா? இந்த ஊர்ல எத்தனை பேர் போனாங்க அயோத்தியாக்கு? அந்த நம்ம சென்ட்ரல் கவர்மெண்ட் ட்ரெயினா, ஆஸ்தா ட்ரெயினா? இந்த சௌராஷ்டிரா தமிழ் சங்கம் எல்லாம் போனாங்களா? பட் அயோத்தியா போனாங்க. Okay, the reason I am checking with them is the central government runs this Asta Express train where people across India, they go to Ayodhya to get the darshan. From the next village alone, 60 people went. 60 people in the nearby village. Inga 40. So the two villages combinedly, 110 people went to Ayodhya in the Asta Express. So the point I'm trying to make, madam, India is connected. It is only the even in the rural area, you go to DMK politician, he will speak the same thing. Doesn't mean the people believe in it. Of course, when you talk to some 10-15 DMK guys, they will still, the old rhetoric of 1960, 1970, they will say the same thing. But people, 110 people from the two villages alone have gone to Ayodhya after the Prana Pratishtha ceremony, after January 22nd. And a lot of people in the previous villages, yesterday when I was covering, people have gone to Tasik, Kashi, Tamil Sangam. Now people are traveling, people are seeing. Seeing is believing, madam. Till you travel, whatever comes as a narrative, people might believe also. I'm not saying people have to go see for themselves. So that is getting broken in a big way. And of course, it's a work in progress. I'm not saying everything is great today. Still, there are nonsensical politicians who keep raising this issue once in a while. But I can honestly tell you, if you go and talk to a person in a village, I don't think it is an issue. But whether it is fully gone, we have to keep accelerating the work we are doing.
The DMK says you are arrogant. You keep talking about your closeness to the Prime Minister, that you have a direct line with the Prime Minister, and that is not something that locals really care for.
Do you think it is arrogant, madam? I use a word called hotline. Any Karyakarta in BJP has got a direct connection to the Prime Minister. And to solve an issue, do you think a DMK guy can take it to a central government representative and solve it? I don't think they can solve it. Okay, let them confidently say they have a direct connection to Chief Minister. I am making the same argument to the DMK fellows who are making this argument. Can you confidently say that you can take the representation to the Chief Minister just like that and solve it over a phone call and represent the interest of Coimbatore? Well, since you don't even have a connection to the local minister, forget about Chief Minister. Because for them, you are far removed from the palace in which they are living in Gopalapuram. So we flaunted, every Karyakarta, we flaunted that we can meet the PM anytime. We can meet the cabinet minister anytime. But can they say that they can meet the Chief Minister anytime? So do they think it is arrogance? It is confidence. It is a truth.
Finally, when you go out to people, is this a vote for Annamalai that you're seeking, for the BJP, or for Mr. Modi?
The vote is always for Modi ji, madam. The vote is always for BJP. And the vote is always for the candidate. Because people look at many things. Modi ji is 90%. Party is 90%. At 10%, they will see whether the candidate is accessible. Can I go meet him? Where does he live? Will he lift my phone call? Do I have a connection between the candidate and myself through a common person? Community-wise, or regional-wise, or area-wise. So people look at many factors. So Modi ji is 90% of a voting choice. Not only in Tamil Nadu, even across India, madam.
Will nationalism be one of your campaign themes? Why did you bring up Kachativu all of a sudden? In the north, the Prime Minister said, "Ghar mein ghus ke marenge." In the south, suddenly you raked up Kachativu after all of these years. Why? Do you want to put Kachativu or nationalism front and center again?
Last 3 years, we have been consistent on Kachativu. 1 year back, we insisted that Kachativu should be brought back to India. We gave a representation to the External Affairs Minister Jaishankarji. It is only Chief Minister who spoke lies in Ramanathapuram just before the Model Code of Conduct that they don't have any part to play in Kachativu. It is they gave. They are also angry, upset and blah blah. When he said a lot of stories. Out of curiosity, we got the documents of that era to tell the people of Tamil Nadu that they are lying. So they are party to this crime of giving the Kachativu to Sri Lanka, after which all the problem in the IC started. So we are forced to bring the truth, because it is Stalinji as Chief Minister who was lying blatantly, openly to the people of Tamil Nadu.
But do you think you'll ever get it back?
Madam, to solve the fisherman issue, especially the Tamil fisherman issue in the high sea, step 1, the Article 6 of the original maritime agreement India-Sri Lanka, Kachativu. Article 6, though Kachativu was given to Sri Lanka, it gave the rights to the Indian fishermen to go to Kachativu, put their fishing nets and come back, and next day go and take it back. So then Article 6 was removed 1 year later by both the foreign secretaries, after which the problem started. So to go for a solution, we believe this is the only solution. Kachativu, nobody lives. No Sri Lankan lives, no Indian lives. There is a church that is built in Kachativu. It's a barren piece of land. But it's an important piece of land because it determines India's boundary. Just like that, they have given Kachativu without any reciprocal thing from Sri Lanka also. So we are very clear, not because we want Kachativu, because there is a piece of land. We want Kachativu to solve the Indian fisherman issue.
So, it all boils down to this. The three principal parties in the fray in Tamil Nadu have placed their big bets on Coimbatore. The question is, will a charismatic leader backed by the PM come up trumps riding on a wave of hope, change and connect with centre, or will the traditional Dravidian parties hold on to their power centres and traditional votes? With video journalist Gopal Dutt Sharma, Padmaja Joshi in Coimbatore for Times Now.